Hey folks, Malforian here and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the North American series. So you join me here on our very profitable stone to construction materials route that we have here. As you can see is our top route, 130,000 it made. Well, look at that, as we're talking, 143. So by far our biggest money maker. Our train routes are slowly getting more profitable here, and you know, the rest of our goods routes, we've got one that's losing us money down here. But we just set that up at the end of the last episode, so that's going to get there and start making us some money. So, as I mentioned at the end, actually, of the previous episode, I have played time a little bit just to build up some money for us, so we can be doing some fun stuff during the episode. But we're getting pretty profitable now, so we're on good footing after the bit of a rough start, but doing very well. So yeah, what we're going to do is take a little bit of a break from our Canadian lines. We're actually going to come down here to the is this the Panhandle? We're going to become Florida Man anyway, and come down here. We're going to do a little, another one of these little goods routes. So we're going to take grain from here, from the Mobile farm. It doesn't move though. Down to the Tallahassee food processing plant, and then look at Tallahassee right next to it. Wants to accept food, so there's going to be another one of these quick routes that's going to make us a good bit of money. You can start building up a little bit more excess, and then we can start hopefully getting some train routes in, or maybe a ship route, but I think probably a train route will do next. So yeah, we're just going to get this going. So same as always, let's make sure I actually built the right units. Truck stop, there we go. Start as you mean to go on. And then we're going to put this as far down as we can. So here, and then it's still going to get picked up in the processing plant there. Oh, this isn't actually connected by road. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. So yeah, let's fix that first. I guess we'll connect it. Joe, we'll do it curved. We'll keep this kind of structure. Actually, the road wants to be a little bit bigger, and we'll curve it in here, I guess, and then we can have it set up on this side. And we'll just do this. Ooh, that's the wrong button. We could just do this right in the middle here. It doesn't really matter. We could put it further along here, but it's quite close to the city, so we're gonna have it down here somewhere. Yeah, we'll put it here. Why not? And then we want to drop this off. So we'll just use a normal drop-off one, and it's basically on the route. So we'll do it here, I guess. Oh, it's kind of weird. Like, it doesn't actually catch everything depending on where I put it. Oh, there we go. Now it will. Okay, it's kind of funny. The further away, the more it actually picks up. So we'll just do it here then, I guess, for now. And then we could optimize this route a little bit, but it's fine how it is. I don't want to be paying for a bridge, so we'll leave it how it is for now. In the future we'll run a train between these two, but what we'll do is when we have some more funds, we might straighten this out and bring them straight in here, but we'll save ourselves a little bit of money. Not a tram depot, a normal one. We're going to actually put this over here somewhere because it'll give time for the farm to get going. So, well, in fact, we'll just put it right next to this. There we go. And we're going to get a new line going. So we're starting to rack up the lines we've got. So Montgomery West to Tallahassee Halt, and then stop at North Street. So this bit's going to make us the money the quickest. So the route will probably be a little bit weird. It might have like once they've dropped off here, they've got to come all the way down, come all the way back before they start making money. So maybe another one of these where it makes money like every other year or something, but I still think it's going to be profitable. So we'll call this Tal for Tallahassee. We'll just call it food for now. And then we'll buy some vehicles. So we just unlocked these new ones that take a little bit more. They take 1 extra capacity, and they're 1 miles an hour quicker. Yes. So we'll do. Oh, okay. You can't put food in these ones, so we'll do these horse-drawn carriage, and we'll put a few of them on there. There we go. That'll do for now. We'll want to put more on there ultimately, but for now, that's going to get them going. It's going to start. Yeah, there we go. It's begun the production cycle. So we'll leave that. It's cost us a little bit of money, but as we've seen with the other food routes, they should start paying dividends pretty quickly. And then, yeah, we're going to look for some other ones. We've got another one here we could do. And more stone to bricks or construction materials, and then we drop them off on a lunch on the way back. So I think we're going to set this up as well. You know, just some other, like I was saying in one of the earlier episodes, at the beginning, it's more of a case of, you know, building on these small lines, just trying to get some turnover. And then if you've ever played the game, you'll know you kind of get to that point where you have enough kind of money trickling in that you can not like constantly build, but you can, you know, you really start getting the ball rolling. And to be honest, once we can afford another passenger route by train, we should be doing gangbusters money, basically. I think that's the official term, where you're just making so much money, you know, we can start really building some of our bigger lines, some of the more complicated routes that we want to do in the future. So anyway, we connect this up because that again wasn't connected. I think this one is, yeah, this path kind of snakes all the way around. So let's get this going as well. So we want a truck stop. This is quite hilly, so we definitely want to try put it as far down here as we can. Because there's a steep gradient here, which we ideally do not want to go anywhere near. And yeah, this is not going to be cheap either. I think the other side's worse. Oh no, it's actually a little bit cheaper. It must be cheaper to excavate than build up. I guess that makes sense. It's way more than I wanted to pay though. Here we go. We go 80,000. 87. Well, I guess that'll have to do. And then this one should be cheaper. Okay, I lied. It's basically the same price. There we go. And again, we're just going to use one of these truck stops to unload, and it should be able to catch all of it, because all the brick is on this side. There we go. As they go past, they can drop that off. So again, let's get this line going. So you're going to go from Atlanta East to Atlanta Branch to Green Street. I'm guessing this is Atlanta. ATL, I'm going to call it bricks, even though we all know it's construction materials. And there we go. We need to probably wait. Oh, actually, yeah, we need to buy a depot. Can we fit it on the end of here? Not really. Joe, we might just hide it over here somewhere, actually. Oh, too much money. Too much curvature. There we go. We'll hide it here. As you can see, we are making a little bit of money. You know, we have got some trickling in, so we'll have to wait. Actually, we'll speed up time a little bit because yeah, we need to wait for a little bit of money to come in, and then we can start getting some vehicles first. Oh, there we go. We unlocked the American stagecoach, so we can upgrade our passenger routes when we've saved up a bit of money. This is a ship for transport, and then the passenger car with clear story. So that's another upgraded passenger wagons that we can get. So we've got enough. We can probably buy some vehicles for this route now. What do we want? Bricks. So we'll use these open ones because why not? We use the other ones. Oh, we can afford one. These are 30,000. Okay, these are more expensive than I thought they were. Well, there we go. We'll get that going. We'll speed up time, and then once we've, you know, basically once we can afford like 4 or 5, we can get this going. And whilst we're doing that, we'll look for our next expansion. So here we got these going. Like I say, these have not really got that far, but they're on the way. At least they're faster than the other ones that we had. This is the one we just built. Now, I don't think there's any other that are kind of worth us going for. There's one up here which has got potential, which is this quarry down into Kingston to get the bricks, and then coming back up to Albany. Now, we could do this. The problem is it's exceedingly hilly. I think, if I remember correctly, yes. It's exceedingly hilly, so it's going to be tough. It's going to be very slow for doing the deliveries, which is going to be the problem. So we might do that. I'm not sure though. I think what we'll probably do next is just some more quick passenger routes to you know, continue our our expansion. So in the last one we set up this small one, I think it was between Richmond and Washington. No, Washington to Baltimore. It just does this circle here. So what I'm thinking is we can connect maybe Baltimore to Philadelphia, then Philadelphia to Dover, Washington to Richmond, then Richmond to Norfolk, kind of by station wagon first, and then obviously this is going to be a really, really good train route for us in the future. There we go. We start to get some money coming in. So we're going to buy a couple more of these. As many as we can. There we go. And then we're going to keep time going pretty fast whilst everything's sorting itself out. Yeah, so like I said, ultimately we want a train going basically all the way from Portland down here. I'm thinking in either Baltimore or Philadelphia, we'll probably build like a large kind of terminal station where we can have multiple lines coming into it. Because we probably don't want one line coming all the way down here. That's a lot of stops. I mean, ultimately we could do it, but I usually build lines of like 3 or 4 stations in like a block, and then they connect to another route that does the same amount. But later on in the game, we will unlock, you know, really fast, high-speed trains. So then we probably will have something that runs all the way up and down, because it'll be pretty cool. As I was saying in one of the first episodes, at the moment we're just making money, but ultimately we want to make it look really cool and you know, get some fun routes going. So that is what we're going to be doing later. The other route we could do, again, we're kind of limited by trucks, is we could take this oil over here, turn it into, well, petroleum is this? No, oil. Yeah, oil to like refined oil, and then we can drop it off here and turn it into fuel. And then Houston accepts fuel, and so does like some stations down here. But we could do this now. The only problem is this bit from the oil well to the refinery is pretty far, although it is quite flat land, I think. Yeah, it's exceedingly flat land, in fact. So we could do that. Again, we'd make money converting it to oil. We'd then get money doing the short hop over, converting it into fuel. And then we would make money selling the fuel to Houston. So we are making like 3 jumps of money, so it has got potential to make us money. I mean, ultimately it will make us a lot of money, but for now I'm not too sure. Anyway, we've got a little bit more money. As soon as I said that, it went. So we're going to buy another one of these if we can. We can indeed. Let's get another, there we go. And then we've got a decent amount of trucks on here. Where was the other one we just set up? Where, that was down here, wasn't it? There we go. So yeah, once we, there we go. I was just about to say, once we've got more money, we want to put more vehicles on this, but there we go. We have got more money. Oh, I was too slow. The game spent it. There we go, 2 more. Just so we can get some more capacity on this route, because it could probably accept way more than what's on there. So, although it's kind of leaving us a bit short of money, getting more and more vehicles on there means we're just going to make more and more money. So, it's well worth it. Right, we'll pause, buy some more. There we go. Excellent. So yeah, we'll just leave them go now. We'll see how they do money-wise, and then yeah, we'll keep having a look. So yeah, our route here probably needs a little bit of a change, maybe. What is saying? Some cargo lost due to being overloaded. So yeah, again, we could put more vehicles on this route. Let's have a look. So these should be, slow down time. And if we click this, if you don't know, if you click this little eye icon, it'll only show you routes that you can see on the screen. So it's quite good, especially later on when you have more and more routes, where you can kind of narrow it down a little bit and see how much, you know, quickly see which routes you've got going where. So yeah, this Fredericton grain route is making us 165. Then the Montreal one is making us 32,000. I think I must have less vehicles on it, I guess. Yes, it does. So what we'll do is we'll put some more vehicles on here if we can. We could put like we could put like 1 on there. No, 2. There we go. So yeah, this is making us loads of money, especially this Fredericton side of it. If we look at the route here, the finance. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It just skyrockets up. So it made us 237,000, cost us 75,000. Yeah, we made 300,000 profit there. You can see as it's gone up and up and up, the more and more money it's made us. So, you know, that's why just letting these routes bed in a little bit is basically how you make money. And you can even take more than it's currently got. So, in fact, we're going to buy some more vehicles for this one. Put 3 more on there. So, you know, it's always worth going around, just checking on your lines, just make sure they're as efficient as they can be. If there's any like loose demand, you know, where you're basically leaving money on the table, you know, it's worth reinvesting like we have there. Put 3 more on there, no, 4 on there in fact. Yeah, it's just going to make us more and more money, so it's well worth the effort of looking around. Now our train route's still not doing that well for us. I mean, they're making money, but just the problem we have here is Quebec has no growth because we can't put any goods into it, and there's no other cities that we can feed passengers into. I mean, we could in theory do a route from Quebec to Burlington. Now we have one from Burlington to Montreal, so I don't think it's worth doing one up here to Quebec. We could in theory do one all the way from Fredericton, but it's such a long distance, I don't think it's worth it. I think what we'll do is we'll probably, basically once we have enough money, we're going to continue this line, I think, down into Ottawa. And then once there's 3 of them, 3 stations together, that's where it'll probably start boosting the output, basically, or the population of these cities. So we'll probably do that. We're going to see how much money we've got. Adding 1 more stop is probably preferable, because we don't need to do another train yard or even make another train. We've just got to pay for the station. So it's preferable probably to a whole other network where we're going to have 2 stations, the wagons, you know, and everything like that. So, I mean, we could continue, what we got, Milwaukee to Chicago. We could continue this route up into Indianapolis. Now we've got to cross 2 rivers. Let's see how much that costs. 72,000. Okay, it's not horrendous. I'm just going to have a rough look, see how much this costs. Where would we want to bring it? Probably over here. Yeah, because then we can bring it down to Cincinnati afterwards. So we need, plus the station, we need basically $1 million to do this route. Probably a little bit, actually no, we'd have to have more than that, I think. Oh, we would, because for some reason I put a terminal station on here. I'm not sure why I did that. Oh, we did a terminal on both of them? Okay, that was a colossal mistake. Well, that's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Okay, well, what else could we do? We could probably bring a route up into Madison, come out of Chicago into Madison. We could do that instead, because then we can continue it up into Minneapolis. Minneapolis? Yeah. And then Duluth, and then, you know, maybe loop it around into Thunder Bay. So that is probably what we will do instead. And there's only 1 river to cross. And we could put the station like here. That might work out better for us. It would mean having to buy another train. Let's have a look. Well, we wouldn't do it quite so curvy. Yeah, it's about the same cost as the other route. So yeah, we'll save up a little bit of money, and we'll probably do that, I think. Anyway, let's have a look at some of our other lines. Right, well, there's loads of Sault Ste. Marie. I always pronounce it differently every time. Yeah, the brick route is saying they've got a lot of excess capacity on it. Yeah, they've only got 50%, so let's buy some more. and we'll put them all on there. Because again, that's going to make us more money, as we can see. Actually, if we turn this off. So there we go. Yeah, we've got bricks, both our brick. Oh yeah, look at that Atlanta one. So that's one we just built. I know we're playing on quite fast speed, but that one's already making us 100,000. And then Tallahassee Food, which is the other one we just built, is another 80,000 up. So as you can see, these small like shuttle delivery routes really start adding up with how much money they can make us. And I can imagine, I know it's 70%, so we can put another couple of vehicles on this. Probably not that many more. We'll put like 3 more on there. Atlanta bricks, and then down here in Tallahassee, let's see how they're doing. 80%. So yeah, we won't put any more on here. We'll just leave it how it is. But yeah, we're starting to get some money now, so we can start having a look at some of these other adventures we can get on. So like I said, we could set up this one. I'm not sure. It's quite a short route, to be honest, and we'd have to pay for a bridge. But you know what, let's do this, because as we've seen before, these are basically just printing money, these routes. So let's go. Let's give it a try. So we'll do one of these. We've got to come across this across this river. It's going to cost us a bit of money. John, let's bring this back. Do you want us a stone bridge? Well, it's got to be a stone bridge. It's a stone route, so. And then let's see, what are that? 120,000. Yeah, I mean it's not ideal, but it's not the worst route I've ever seen. So let's do that. And then yeah, the rest of it's already done, so we can get some more of these routes going. So we're going to put this in the middle this time, just as it doesn't matter. Like, it's got to go past it in both directions anyway, so there's no point like trying to move it closer to a certain area, because it's got to go past anyway to get to its destination in both directions. 100,000. I don't want to pay that. There we go. 89. That's better. And then we're going to put one down here. So we can't cheat and put these truck unload stops because they're only for delivering the final product. You can't do them to the stops. So we'll put that there. And then we'll get. Oh wait, no. Got to do one more thing. Got to put a stop down here in Albany. I mean, Albany takes bricks and food, so this is going to be really good later on. Where do we want to put this? Ideally, we need it somewhere that picks up all of these. Let's do it there, and then we'll also connect these roads. Too much slope. Okay, I didn't want it. I didn't really want it curving. It'll look kind of realistic if possible. Yeah, that'll do. There you go, and then at least I can loop around and come back. If we, oh no, we haven't set it up yet. Getting ahead of myself. So this wants to go from here, Burlington Annex, Kingston South, to Woodland Street. Was this Albany? I think it was Albany. I've forgotten already. Let's have a look. Albany bricks. Yes, it was Albany. Nice. I actually remember correctly for once. And then we can, we've got this road depot right next to it. So we can get these going. And how much we got? 200,000. Nice. So we're going to spam out a few of these. Albany bricks. And then they're going to come over. By the time they reach here, it's going to have spurred enough production, I think. Yeah, it's already up to 5. So they're going to go on the merry way, see how they're doing. Right, let's have a look at these passenger routes we've got. So, got some passengers waiting. None on the other side, though, so we'll leave that one how it is. Yeah, like I said, these not doing fantastic, but it's not losing us money, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, we don't have any passenger routes here. Down here, Hamilton to Toronto, so we've got a little bit. There's no one waiting here, so that means potentially we've got some kind of wasted capacity. Yeah, like this, so we'll sell. Wait, Hamilton, Toronto? Why I've got so many. didn't realize we had so many vehicles on here. Okay, these can go. There we go. I suppose they do a lap down. Yeah. Anyway, we'll leave the rest as they are. So again, just making sure we're not over capacity on things. Well, actually, we've got people waiting here now. 19. What's that? 14. We could potentially put another carriage on this now. 18 here. Can carry 14. Not just yet. Not just yet. Ideally, we want to try get fuel into Chicago if possible. Although I think we looked at this last time and it was quite far away. Yeah, all the way. Oh no, that isn't even a refinery. This is where we can have some massive trains later on, just pulling fuel across the map. Because yeah, there isn't actually any fuel anywhere, is there, up here? I think we've looked at this before and realised. Yeah, we have it to turn into oil here. And then we turn that oil into plastics. But yeah, actual refineries, yeah, they're all in the south, which I guess is realistic. This is from the workshop, so if you're interested in the map, as you can see, it's a massive map. It's actually in the workshop. I think it's one of the most voted ones. It's really good. It is quite realistic though, as we've seen. So yeah, we'd have to bring basically. I think this refinery is almost the only refinery on the map. Oh no, there's more. There's 2 in Detroit. Fuel. Yes, there's 3 in total. Oh yeah, there's one here. I don't know how I missed that. As we looked at this one, and it's right next to it. So yeah, we could convert oil. Yeah, so yeah, we could bring this oil to here, convert it into refined oil, or whatever this is. No, just oil. Okay, that must be. I'm going to get the proper name so I actually remember. Crude oil. There we go. So it turns crude oil into oil, and then we could bring a ship around to turn into fuel, and then we can deliver that fuel to Detroit, Chicago, Pittsburgh, a lot of places. So once we can get this up and running, it's going to be well worth us trying to do. So that'll be one of our future adventures. So again, we've saved up a little bit of money, so we're not going to. This episode's going to be a little bit shorter, just a quick half an hour, because what we want to do next episode is I want to get the our next passenger upgrade going somewhere, so it'll probably be a little bit longer and we need a little bit more money to do that. So we're just going to have a quick look. See, look at these. We could put even more vehicles on this. Is it Montreal delivers food? Yeah. It's only 10%. How is it only at 10%? Let's have a look. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong bit. That's why. That's why. It's these ones. Okay, they've got grain. Oh yeah, I always forget because you need 2 grain for 1 food. So yeah, that's why it kind of looks a little bit weird. But it's still making us money, so it's all good. So yeah, we'll have one last look at the profit, and then we'll end the episode for today. So as we can see, the bricks, the grain, that Atlanta bricks one is already our 3rd most profitable line. And then where's the one? Tallahassee food. Yeah, there it is, 54,000. So again, making us loads of money. So as I was saying, yeah, these like quick 2-stop goods routes are really where the money's at in this early period of the game, and everything else doing okay. There's some down here that are losing a bit of money, but nothing crazy. They're all full. They're just not making a lot of money, but they're also not losing money. So we're pretty good where they are. So yeah, a bit of a scattered approach episode. Really just getting our heads around what we're going to do in the future. But basically, for the next episode, like I say, we're going to do something bigger now. As you can see from the money, we're at 500,000, so we are starting to turn over quite a bit of profit for our future expansion. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you've, as always, if you've got any requests for mods or any ideas for any routes or anything that I've missed that are obvious, please do leave them in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll integrate them in the future episodes. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.